Hey y'all, I'm back with part 2 of working on my fall botanical journal, which is actually part 3 because I lost a video. It is what it is, so I'm just going to go on with this video as part 2. And the first thing that I decided was these pages being thin and flimsy like they are, I wanted to go ahead and close these up and turn them into pockets so that they were a little bit sturdier. You're going to be hearing a whole lot of stuff going on around me. I have one neighbor clearing trees. I have another neighbor that's a welder doing some repairs. And a house next door that is being demolished on the back side of me. So, lots and lots of things going on, and the birds are going nuts, and the dogs are out, and the squirrels are throwing fits. So, hopefully you guys can hear me okay. I found this pressed botanical paper and wanted to use it to cover these craft tags that I stuck into the journal pockets. And I'm using Eileen's Tacky Glue. That's my preferred choice of glue. So I've glued this down. I'm going to cut around it. And then I'm going to re-punch that hole so that I can put a piece of jute string through that. Okay, and done with that tag. And then I'll flip through to the other page that is pretty much the same on the other side of the journal and work through these same steps. Okay, and I feel much better about the stability of these pockets now. And then here you can see me work through a whole lot of indecision, which it's a thing when you're working on journals. Trying to figure out how you want to decorate them, what you want to do next. And what I finally decided was to work on the cover. And I have a couple of little quote cards here from Artie Mays. And I eventually decide to layer them up in the bottom right-hand corner. And I'll show a close-up where you can read them. Next, I pulled out some scrap pieces of the orange paper that I used inside the journal, tore a sheet off, got out my clear stamp set by TaylorMade Journals, available from Creative Expressions, took some vintage photo in Distress Oxide and inked up that paper a little bit, chose the word journal, and then I stamped that using ground espresso Distress Oxide. Grabbed a scrap of cardstock to stiffen up this paper a little bit, glued that together, and then began cutting this word down to fit on the journal cover. So I just fuss with this a little bit until I get it cut down to the size that I want. and it's still a little bit wet, so I am struggling with it just a little. Finally decide that I'm happy with the size, and I'm going to go ahead and ink around that with some vintage photo and glue that to the front of the cover. Do a little bit of cleaning up while I'm waiting for that cover to dry just a tad bit. And then back to the inside. Now I have a strip of magazine image here that has fall foliage on it that I'm going to slice in half because I want to decorate the center of the signature. And I'm going to use that calendar page like washi tape. And you can see I slipped a page underneath the coffee dyed paper so that I don't accidentally glue 2 pages together in the journal while I'm working on it. I'll just trim off the excess and then make sure that it's glued down really, really well. Okay, I'm happy with this. For the closure, I've decided to go ahead and use some of the jute string that I used for the tags on the inside of the journal. So I'm just going to tie a knot in the end of that jute because it does come loose really easily and frays really easily. So I just wanted to do that. Wrapped it around a couple of times and tied it into a bow. And this is where I'm going to stop for now. Thanks for watching, y'all. I hope you're enjoying my videos today.